In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. Sounds nice. And God said, "Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea, and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground." So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God he created them, male and female he created them. God blessed them and said to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number, fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky and over every living creature that moves on the ground." This is getting a little possessive. Then God said, "I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for food. To all the beasts of the earth, and all the birds in the sky, and all the creatures that move along the ground, everything that has the breath of life in it, I give every plant for food." Stop. I think it's time we try something different. Is it possible these kind of beliefs have something to do with why we are in the current predicament with the environment? Is it possible this is why we feel so out of tune with the earth and its processes? Are we the masters of planet Earth? Is humanity strumming the fabric of existence? Or are we being played by forces, sometimes referred to as God or Spirit? The scientific consensus is that human behavior is pushing climate change. But what is pushing human behavior? This brings up a fundamental question, namely, what is the purpose of life, intelligence, and the evolution of self-reflecting consciousness? The overwhelming sense I take from most global warming alarmists is that humanity is only here to perpetuate itself based on Darwinian biological imperatives which dictate the evolution of all species. Many believe human population growth is the driving force behind climate change and can only be checked with more control mechanisms, contraceptives, education on pressing environmental issues, and a break from archaic religious traditions. What's lacking is the acknowledgement that we may be playing a part in a grander design that is yet to be understood by the general public or scientific elite. Is it possible that global warming could be more than just human-caused, and it is in fact part of the overall evolution of the entire planetary body as a whole emergent organism? Do you know the wood and glass sculpture on the bottom floor of the main library building? The circular one, with the native representations of salmon circling the open mouth of two interconnected faces. I often wonder how the first peoples conceived of ecological processes. Did their shamans take visionary quests within the bodies of the salmon as they migrated to spawn from the ocean to the streams of their homeland? Did they feel the crunch of bones as hungry grizzly, recently awakened from their winter hibernation, tore into the flesh of an exhausted salmon? Could they feel the energy and nutrients flowing into the trees and corn stalks that they planted? Did they see through the eyes of their ancestors, children and grandchildren, as their bodies grew strong from the abundant glucose available in the kernels of corn bursting open in their mouths, delighting their taste buds? Did their spirits watch on as the ashes of their loved ones blew on the wind, falling into the oceans to feed the carbon, nitrogen, and phosphorus cycles of the planet? Was this how the natives came to understand and live within the bounds of the Earth's natural ecological processes? Can we let go of our domination of the land, of the Earth as a whole? Can we remember that we come from the Earth and our body shall return to it? Will we listen to the heartbeat of the Earth or fall in line with a human-centered view of the universe? It is imperative for us today, as we face a warming planet, to listen to the indigenous peoples and remember that we are all children of the earth and not the masters of an enslaved natural world.